Welcome to an episode of Coffee and a Bowl with Charlie. I am your host, Charlie. This is my co-host, Bowl. He will soon be more of a character than he is now. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you found me, it's probably from Facebook or YouTube because I don't advertise or market. I don't have short-term plans. Speaking of which, this is a great time to bring this up while I'm thinking about it. But yeah, comment down below because it gives me content. It gives me material to build content because that's the name of the game right now. I'm not so much worried about my production values as I am just creating content, getting things out there. So old Chris Morrow sent me some messages. Best conclusion to a cliffhanger ever. Keep it up. I realize it's sarcasm, but I only stopped it for editing purposes and for time. I have 2 jobs. This has become job 3 because I basically do something around this show every day. Editing takes a long time. My computer isn't the newest laptop in the world, and so it's all about time. Right now I work at night. I'm about to start working at night and in the mornings. So even editing or shooting these shows is going to be difficult. Editing is easy because I can do that with minimal effort, but shooting is a different story. I have to work around a couple of things. Anyway, back to Chris Morrow. Yeah, and you're referring to episode 3, part 2, and that's cool, man. There are things going on you don't understand, and I'm not putting a ton of effort into this right now. I'm putting way more effort into things that aren't on camera, I assure you. And then loving the ISIS-inspired lighting, keep it up. I mean, yeah, my lighting isn't the greatest. I'll get new lighting eventually, but I'm starting from scratch, and I'm fine with it being crappy, It's YouTube. This is basically giving me stuff to do so I don't go out and spend a bunch of money when I'm not working. Because, man, it's expensive to live up here. No joke. Everything is about double. But it's quicker. Everything's within 7 miles, so it's not that bad. What did we talk about? Oh, it's, this episode today, I'm shooting it, 2 days before because it's going to take me a day or 2 to edit. If you're seeing this, it's because it's released on my birthday today, December 8th. Happy birthday to me. My little sister sent me a shirt and a hat, so I thought I would wear it. Thank you, little sister. I love you. You're awesome. Yeah, so I got my birthday present. I'm healed from a very serious injury, and I'm back in Colorado. That's all I really wanted for my birthday. Everything else, this whole year has been a year of recovery. All my plans from a year ago got put on hold in an instant. And I'm just now back to where I left off in February. I could barely move for a good 4 months. My shoulder hurt so bad I couldn't move my right arm for a good 4 months. With the shoulder injury, I had brain injury, so I was reverted back to 8 years old, maybe younger. I could hardly walk. I had to use a walker in rehab. Maybe I've already talked about all this before, but this is all stuff I'm just now getting over, and I've spent my entire year working to get out of. So yes, in celebration to me, it's my birthday. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'm an old I am single, ladies. I have no kids. I live in the mountains in Colorado. I hope to live in a tiny house out here eventually and just run a studio and work nonstop. I love it out here. I'd rather live out here and work nonstop than be back in Memphis and not have to work nonstop. But don't move here. I like it this way. Very few people. So let's go through the usual. Please like and subscribe. CNN. Let's go to the news while CNN loads. Why the you better not have screwed up my recording. That's gonna make me angry if it did. Just getting messages on my iPad. I run everything through my iPad, You probably don't know that, but I do. I film this from my iPad. My iPad is in a docking station over here behind the books. I run video, run sound, Run everything right out of my iPad. The only thing I get from my computer is screenshots of scrolling. This app that syncs to my camera. If I get a message, it usually stops. But they updated 2 days ago, so maybe it's past beyond that. That'd be great. But if not, I'm gonna have to shoot this again because it's not gonna get it. 45,000 acres scorched in 13 hours. Where at? Southern California. 60 mile per hour winds. Ventura. Did they name the fire? That was in Ventura, California. Man, I'm sorry, guys. My prayers go out to you. It's one reason why I don't want to live in California. One of many. Earthquakes being on up there as well. And then cost of living in traffic. It's just like, who the f wants to live here? Russia banned from Winter Olympics in South Korea. Oh no, what did Russia do? Oh man. But clean athletes can compete. I hate it when headlines do that, They get you, and then they add the rest of it when you go to the website. I mean, I understand it. It's the way of the world today, but still annoying. Do something else. Clean Russians will be invited. State-sponsored doping between 2011 and 15. Who doubts? I don't doubt that at all. Russia is crazy, man. You ever watch those videos of Russian dash cams where they, because of insurance fraud, and they do the same thing in Asian countries, but because of insurance fraud, everyone has a dash cam, and there's Russian dash cam footage of everyday drivers, and man, those people drive like maniacs.